like the hell.
Yeah. So I want to salute. First of all, I don't want to like go back and forth with these Drake. I've been on Twitter today, and I was just like, they just still slandering, gang. They still just like a dude put today. What did he write? I said, bro, you're trying too hard. He had a picture of Kendrick's wife talking about. You can tell he a bitch ass nigga because something she had wrote a long time ago. They going back, gang. They slandering this dude Fliz every single week. They still slandering this dude over this battle, gang. A dude really wrote a think piece today about the word pedophile. He's like, yo, I was like, you're still doing this? We're still talking about this? Gang, it ain't that serious. Like, nobody's going around thinking this guy really diddles kids. We're not thinking that. Like, it's part of the game. It's called a diss record. They still talking about that they think Family Matters was better. Why are we still talking about this, gang? Fliz, was Family Matters better?
To some people, I mean,
was it the best song in the battle? Because that's still a debate.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember all the songs. There were so many back and forth. I listened to them as they came.
Yeah.
And there was a few of my but I don't have my registry is not saying, oh, I got these 10,000 songs that battle. It was too much for me. Like after I'm one of the people who didn't enjoy this battle the way everybody else did.
Please just say after Not Like Us, nothing else matters.
That was the winning song. No, honestly. And remember, I didn't feel that song at first. Y'all know that. I was like, I don't like this joint. I see what people like about it.
And you know
shout out to Compton.
And I didn't like
what? I said, nah, Fliz, he had to make this song. Because I know what you were feeling. Because when I first heard, I said, damn, Kitty, you ain't had to do it. But then I was like, nah, he had to. Now, I
understand in hindsight, but I also blame it on what I like. We had this discussion months ago.
Yeah.
When it comes to battle tracks, there's a certain essence I'm used to. And this battle wasn't it for me. So I was like, I started looking, they're two rappers going back and forth. But I didn't indulge in this battle the way everybody else did. Mm-hmm. I was like, they're doing some shit. But I will acknowledge who the victor is. You know
what it might have been, though? Because you probably wasn't waiting for it. This battle was 10 years in the making.
Honestly, it was so I didn't care for it, but it's the thing that people are like was hot about. It's the hot topic in rap,
right? So
you got to know about it. You know what I mean?
You had to. And I know what you're saying, but a person would be hard pressed to tell me this wasn't the best battle in the history of hip hop.
I think it's the magnitude wise. This is the biggest, I think.
Biggest, yeah.
I'll say it's the biggest battle ever in the history of rap, period.
Only thing to me coming close is Jay and Nas.
This kills that.
Yeah.
I mean, but Jay and Nas was huge.
Because it was
big.
No, I'll say Jay and Nas was huge in the realm of rap. Kendrick Lamar's freaking Day Not Like Us is on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, no.
It's the Oscars.
Did you see there was somebody that got married and they walked.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
but you know what? He did the new joint. He did the joint from the Super Bowl. You really about to do it?
Yeah. That's
Miss Wills in the building. Salute. Yeah, he did his thing. But I feel like battle wise, the only thing comes close is Jay and Nas, and to some degree, you gotta think Jay and Nas had a whole MTV special about their battle.
Now Biggie and Pac gotta be second.
Think so?
Oh, yeah. No, they can't be second.
Biggie and Pac, I think their beef was bigger than Jay and Nas.
Let me tell you why
because Big never really responded. He never really responded.
You know what though, TJ? Technically he did. You know how he responded though.
He didn't respond like the way
No. Busta has a clip that he responded on a Busta song.
Yup, that's right.
And Busta didn't put the song out.
Yup, that's right.
Busta said Big.
I did see that interview.
Busta ended up putting it out on that when Biggie died. He put it out on that album, the Eminem produced.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy asked Busta for the verse, but what the story goes that Pac was still alive, Biggie was still alive, and Busta had a feature for Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie went in the booth, laid this crazy ass verse, and Busta was friends with both of them. He said, Biggie, I can't put this out. So there was a response. Busta took it upon himself to not put it out.
So what's the one that the album that Eminem produced?
Life After Death. When Biggie died, Eminem, Diddy, a couple other people produced.
Not Life After Death. The Born Again.
Is it called Born Again?
That album?
Probably Born Again.
Yeah, not Life After Death. I'm sorry. Born Again. Whatever album, Biggie was dead.
That's Born Again. Yep.
And Eminem, okay, Born Again. My bad. I got the.
Cause I mean, for the second one, he was technically dead. It was released posthumously, but the third one, he'd been gone. It was like more of a legend album.
Right. And a lot of people wasn't feeling it. I didn't have no problem with it, but it wasn't a.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, it has some
It's
joints
called
on
Born
it.
Again.
Yeah.
That joint sold numbers too.
And that's when
That's when it
Biggie, Mac 11's cock back, nigga. That was crack. That song was hot.
The verse is on there, but he took out certain stuff so they wouldn't know that it was Pop.
Yep.
But
I'm gonna go listen to that.
Biggie, Biggie did respond to Pop, but technically on record there is no response from Biggie. Get it to Pop? It's a little innuendos and this and that, but there's no real battle there. So all you got is hit him up, and then some little. He got to join on Bone Thug with the Bone. He said something about Pop, and then like it's another little shit. It ain't really
just so-called beef with you know who.
Yeah, we can't count that as a battle.
He's just basically throwing his little shots, like, you know what I'm saying?
And see, Miss Williams, I understand what she's saying. I think a lot of people
Dead Wrong? Is that the same? Is that the song?
Dead Wrong. The Dead Wrong. It's not the album, but it's the song.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dead Wrong is the verse or not, but
that's a song he did with Eminem. That's why he said Dead Wrong is the song with Eminem and Biggie.
Right.
With 7 different levels: the devil worshiping, human heads,
Yeah. And so the thing is, too, comments going crazy. The thing is, I can't even get to all the comments. I'm sorry. But the thing is, I need like a moderator.
I was about to say that. We say
that.
that.
Go through this. I say that
saying that for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. But the thing is, and I get what Miss Williams saying, a lot of people equate the battle with their death. Biggie and Pac they did not die because of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
They had beef outside of that battle. They already had beef.
I'm just saying,
Pac died over some street stuff, and Biggie died because of revenge for Pac. That's what that was about. So it wasn't even like they died over the battle.
Yeah.
What happened?
I just read what
the comments.
I just read some of the comments. You see what you read? Yeah.
Smooth, chill out.
Like, what the fuck is that about?
Go clean that up. Go clean that up.
I got joking shit on myself.
Salute. Yellow Girl in the building. We appreciate you. Taiwan in the building. We see you. Dale in the building. We saw you, Dale. A whole lot of heads in the head.
Big
Rocky.
DC in the building, huh?
A whole lot.
I know
of
what's
DC
up. Washington showed up hard body
we
today.
Appreciate you guys. So I feel like, let me see, K-Dot and Drake was different. K-Dot got people going and watching deep dive videos to catch up. Yes, I went and watched mad videos just to remind myself why they was beef. I learned so much about these two dudes during that battle game.
The Kendrick joint?
Yeah, when Kendrick and Drake beef, I watched so many videos. Why doesn't Kendrick like Drake? Why don't Drake like Kendrick? It's like I watch mad videos, yo. Like a lot of dudes eating off. I'm eating off that. I'm still eating off that battle right now. Dead ass. True, but it ended before the battle was over. That's true. And I think if Biggie stayed alive, they either would have been friends or they would have.
Yeah, I think they would have.
Biggie would have responded. Biggie would have responded.
Yeah, you're right.
I think Biggie didn't do a whole diss track, but he had jabs in certain songs. And going back to Cali, the little jab in there, and it's like also,
I heard something that Diddy wasn't letting him respond, but we probably know why now because I mean.
But see, the crazy thing about that's a hypocrite.
Diddy was probably about to make a move.
He not letting him. See, Diddy was thinking about the money, but then Diddy stuck him in Cali for a month,
which was stupid. Like, come on, man.
And they were saying Biggie ain't want to leave, but Biggie smarter. He should have been smarter than that.
Yeah,
you antagonizing these dudes at that point. You thinking it's love.
Even if you're out there like that, I feel like they should have had dumb security. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no way Biggie should have got here in Cali.
Hell no. There's no way.
No way. And somebody should have been on the side
security,
low key.
Bro.
It's mad stories of how New York dudes was out there and they would link up and tell each other, yo, watch your back, da da da. So I don't know, man. But it was an inside job.
And I heard I seen on Gene Deal, he was saying that Wolf was basically like telling Diddy, we need this, and this. I'll come out there with a bus, with 2 buses full of Brooklyn niggas to hold shit down.
Mm-hmm.
And Diddy ain't want that's what
Diddy was thinking he didn't want to draw attention and this.
He didn't want to pay for shit. But yo, bro, this is in the middle of a war. Pop dead. Like, come on, man. You
gotta think he's not thinking it's a war because he running with the Crips out there too.
Yeah, but
he thought he was good. Yellow Girl says something interesting. Biggie and Pac was cool in the beginning, like Drake and Dot.
Yeah,
Drake and Dot was cool, but their stuff was more of an industry cool. Biggie and Pac, Biggie was sleeping on the couch. They was a different kind of cool.
Before Biggie was even Biggie, like how we knew him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was cool. Like they said, Pac was going to Biggie house every day.
The funny shit is they met in DC at Howard University.
Did they?
Yes.
Because we was the shit. DC Howard was the shit.
When I used to go out there to play ball, I remember going out there to play ball, and we had a curfew because we was playing AU and all that, but we had a curfew. I got Big Cuz with me. He's like, yeah, we going to Howard University. I said, I'm coming with you. Wu-Tang was there.
Wu-Tang was always down there too. We opened for Wu-Tang. I got video footage of that.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Me too.
Nas and Jay buddies now. I don't see Drake and Dot being cool. So Drake and Dot can never be cool because of the things that was said. Like Nas and Jay said some stuff, but they grew up and they ended up realizing they beef wasn't that much.
I would say Super Ugly by Jay-Z was wild disrespectful.
Yeah.
You remember what he said in that?
It was, but think about it. He said some disrespectful stuff, but it was really just about his baby mom.
I left condom in your baby seat, nigga. Yeah, wow, he went dumb.
Do you know how long he really was with Carmen for a minute though? I heard they was together. They was fooling around for like 10 years. Like it wasn't no like some.
What you talking about, Jay?
It was like not no overnight shit. It was like some. They was like that. So it's wild, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Kyle,
so you think that's more part of it too, as far as their beef?
I think their beef. They realized, bro, we really only beefing because we never clicked up like we wanted to. Jay wanted Nas on the record, and Nas didn't make it to the studio. Nas did that.
Was that for the what's the sample?
Dead Presidents?
Yeah, was that?
I think Nas might have supposed to be on that, or no, I don't know what song he's supposed to be on. But Nas didn't make it to the studio. Jay thought he was playing with him. So then that began a whole thing.
Or was he supposed to be in the video because they used the sample?
I don't know. But I remember I just heard today that I was watching a clip that 50 Cent and Supreme beef started on the block when Preem came. Yeah. Preem came on the block.
He tried to stun 50.
He tried to stun 50, put his hand on the back of his head. Like, yo, so like try to little bro him. Mm-hmm. And 50 put a hand back on his head, like, yo, little, like, yo. So he did it back to him. And the block was like, yo. He kind of like, allegedly.
Yeah, but Tommy like said 50 wasn't scared of them niggas. That's what the problem was.
Long Kiss Goodnight is a Tupac diss. But if you got to tell us it's a diss, is it really?
I didn't know that.
Like, I knew that, but
it's subliminals in there.
It's very subliminal. If you got to tell dudes it's a diss, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How we've been hearing that Brooklyn niggas pulled up, son was mad hurt. I get it. Howard was the shit. Howard was the shit. I don't know if Howard still do the
Puffy was promoting mad parties back then.
Puffy came to Howard and built his buzz up. I seen Mace name and Porter. We could talk about Mace. I was in Oxon Hill that night. Dead-eye salute to Joe in the building. Puffy was promoting mad parties. He said I was in Oxon Hill banging that Harlem. Oxon Hill is where I'm from. That's all right. Jay was called out Nas' baby mama, Carmen, dead ass. That's facts. What Miss Williams say? I think Dot was cool with Drake until you seen how much of a slime ball he was. I really think that.
I think that too. Yo.
I think Kenny just watched them because he invited Kenny out there to Canada, and I think he tried to play with him. I really think. Let me get it. Just give me a minute of your time, gang. Because when Dot says, "Are we locked in? Are you my friend?" I think Drake tried to play with him and lock him in on something and said that to him. I think Drake tried to steal him from his label. Like, I'm dead ass. I'm trying to be honest. The way he says it, "Are we locked in?" Like he's saying it like me and you know what this means. I personally, when I'm listening to everything that's going on and everything that happened, when he went out there with Drake and he went on tour, because Drake had him on tour with him. Yeah. I think Drake tried to son him and lock him in like little bro him. And I think he was like, "You weird ass thing, I'm with TDE. Like, you're not going to play with games with me." Yeah. And I think that set this dude off because when you listen to him talk about it, even back then, it was he's on a Drake song, literally dissing Drake's whole lifestyle. If you go back, he got a song with the first song he's on with Drake. He's talking about his complexity of should I do what he does with his life or should I do the thing that I'm doing and be myself? Yeah. Do I want this famous lifestyle or do I want to be who I am and stay true to me? The first song he got with him is a confliction about how rich this nigga life is and how great it is and should he partake in it because it's what you call it, tempting him. Mm-hmm. That's what the first song he's conflicting with this nigga's whole life. So of course he's gonna feel
it's sort of like what Pac was saying. You and I know what's going on,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick said Aubrey put money in the streets. He'll never piece it up. That's true. And he said that if somebody crashed out, you know what I'm saying? He said Drake was throwing bitcoins and everything that dude was trying to get, but he does that though. He does that. Let me see.
I think Drake be on some snake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't seen Weezy.
Can I say it, TJ?
You haven't
Light
seen
skin
Weezy.
shit?
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like
people hate when I say that.
But at the same time, it's like you haven't seen Weezy around him, right? You haven't seen Nicki around him. Lil Wayne's running around with the Hot Boys again. And why haven't you seen Drake at these concerts? You ain't even seen Nicki at these concerts too. But what I'm saying is like something's going on behind the scenes. There's something going on behind the scenes.
It's something happened. But I also think Drake might feel like, let's just be honest, Drake is low key.
You think he's bigger?
He's above them. Low key. Right now, what you think a verse from 21 Savage is bigger than a verse from Wayne right now. I'm just gonna be honest. Now,
21,
it's gonna get attention because like Wayne just killed that what's my guy, the little young dude. He with the tennis player.
Cordain.
Lil Wayne just killed the Cordain joint.
Yeah.
But we didn't expect that. Like Fliz, if I put money, if I say Fliz,
Nah, that joint was hot.
$100
tough too.
Wayne Gray to kill this Cordain joint.
Huh?
Would you have took that bet?
Oh yeah, I'm a Wayne fan.
You thought Wayne was gonna kill that joint?
I won't cut Wayne out either.
I am a Wayne fan.
I won't cut Wayne out.
I am not the one to ask that question. I think Wayne bodies tracks. That's who I am. I mean, so I'm like, you can't ask me something. I'm not gonna ever say.
I agree.
I'm never gonna say Little Wayne's gonna drop something
Wayne
whack.
too. Not saying he's gonna drop something whack,
Yep.
but killing it is different. That's different.
Oh, Wayne kills
at this point
tracks.
in the game, and I love
Yes.
I love Wayne's last album. I'm one of the people saying Wayne's last album was fire.
I'm that dude.
I'm gonna get them as karma. 88
because that's basically business. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see what we talking about. I think Lil Wayne don't mess with Drake anymore, but don't make it public because he's still eating off Drake's music. That's a fact. Lil Wayne hasn't messed with Drake for about 6-7 years. I'm just gonna be honest. They haven't done nothing together. But Wayne told him in the beginning, he said, do not change.
Mm-hmm.
He said, don't change who you are. Do not become what these dudes did. And what's the first thing he did, Fliz? Not the first thing, the third thing he did. He tried to turn into every dude in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Acting like he's this and I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts up.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a Drake fan. I'm the old school Drake fan, not the new. I don't, you know how I am. You know what I mean? I like that old shit.
Remember when Hot 106 brought Drake out here?
Back when? How long ago? We talking about
when he
Peacock Drake?
Yeah.
And he did 2 shows. He did the show at the college.
And he came. He came to the hood. He came to my hood.
Yeah, he was
and John Hope, and he was real timid. I'm just saying.
I believe that. Though.
I'm just saying. It's facts though.
Let me get I want to hear what Easy said because Easy said something. Easy Mokennon. He said Drake thinks both Wayne and Nicki are losers. Drake thinks Ak is a loser too. Drake does. I think Drake thinks he's above them at this point. Mm-hmm. He's been treating Nicki like shit for like 5, 6, 7 years. He went and did a song with Lotto, who's her mortal enemy right now. What that mean?
No loyalty. Drake has no loyalty, bro.
Because he doesn't care. He's bigger than you. He's bigger than everybody. That's why Kendrick's humbled him though. Let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. Nobody in the industry could have humbled him but Kendrick. Kendrick got the numbers he got. I know a lot of people forget that. Damn beat CLB. Damn beat a lot of records that he had. So a lot of people forget that because Kendrick don't drop every year. His whole thing isn't I'm going to constantly drop. And people try to say, oh, he don't da-da-da-da-da. But Drake is a loser too. Kendrick is a waking being. That's a fact. C. Miles, you're right. Shanita in the building.
Busted on the beat.
Wayne always kills his features. It's the performance that's not up to par.